Hello, legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the Omni Flash channel, where Omni Flash will take gaming to the next level. Please like and subscribe.
Welcome back. My name is Omni Flash, and I am your guide to Diablo Immortal. Today, we will be unveiling the hands-down most powerful Crusader build that will elevate your gameplay in dungeons, open world farming, and tower speed runs. This build is an absolute game changer, providing you with an unfair advantage in leveling up and securing those sweet legendaries. Get ready for an insanely powerful Crusader build featuring an unstoppable 70% movement speed buff from your lightning horse, devastating skills such as Condemn and Consecration, and the game-changing Holy Banner. Let's dive in. This build does not require high resonance. We will be using only 2,300 resonance. With this build, we will be destroying all the enemies so fast and so quickly that you will level up like never before. Something that's very important is that you will want to have beneficial effect duration on as many pieces of gear as you can possible. I will be showing you all my pieces of gear and telling you exactly what pieces of gear you can get beneficial effect duration on. And they don't have to be your best pieces of gear. They can be just the gear that you use for farming or for tower farm or for dungeons. So your PvP gear can be different from your farming gear. Alright, your first legendary that you want to use is called Anointed Brimstone. Anointed Brimstone is the hat that is a very powerful consecration. It does more damage, but it also hurts you minimal. I mean, it takes away maybe like 1 or 2k HP. It's minimal damage to you, okay? So we're going to be using the Anointed Brimstone hat. Very powerful. It's the orange fire consecration that follows you. You can press this while on the horse and it will not knock you off from the horse. The original hat that we have with consecration, every time you press consecration while on the horse, you will get knocked off. Not anymore. You can definitely use the new consecration and not get knocked off. All right, so the horse. Let's talk about what legendaries you would use to get your horse to last forever. You do need the shoulders, and you also need the pants. All right, so you do need Flare to the Mirror pants. This is special pants that gives you the blue lightning horse. I prefer this over the fire horse, but if you don't have the blue lightning horse, you can sub in the fire horse. Your choice. And let me know in the comments below if you prefer the fire horse. I just like the blue lightning horse a little bit better. You do want Civ Kit's Advantage shoulders to make your horse last 39% longer. You do want Civ Kit's Advantage. And Civ Kit's Advantage is a very nice shoulders. You will want this. And you will want to put a rank 1 gem at level 10. Alright, rank 1, level 10 gem, legendary gem into it and have it awaken to get an additional 10% extra cooldown. If you don't have that 10% extra cooldown, you would need to get a Blessed Pebble. Alright, I do recommend getting a Blessed Pebble. Blessed Pebble is a 1-star gem, especially for Crusaders. Any Crusader that is 5k resonance and below should have a Blessed Pebble, in my opinion. Blessed Pebble is very good. I use it for all my PvE and PvP builds for Crusader. Blessed Pebble at rank 10 gives you 12% beneficial effect duration. Also gives you 8% movement speed. That's a super good 1-star gem. You have awakened. Now, if you can't get the Blessed Pebble to rank 10, get at least to rank 9. It should give you enough boost. Alright, so I do have a Berserker Eye on my shoulders. Because if you awaken the shoulder piece, it's going to give you 10% cooldown on your horse, which is going to keep your horse up all the time. You just progressively work on making your horse up all the time, and eventually you will have it. Okay. Next, we have the Heart of Grandeur chest piece that provides this ball of lightning over your head that will just absolutely melt all the enemies around you. Heart of Grandeur chest piece, absolutely necessary. I guess you might be able to use Iron Suzerain, but Heart of Grandeur is much superior. Just absolutely destroys your enemies. In this build, we will not be using Punish because we don't want to punish. We want Sacred Fire, which does a ton more damage. We are going to be using the Horn Splitter, which will burn your enemies, causing them to burn and deal damage over time. This is perfect. This will be perfectly used in conjunction with Pain Clasp. You would want to use 2-star Pain Clasp if you are any type of satyr less than 5 or 6k. A 2-star Pain Clasp will be really, really good. You can also use Viper's Bite, also a 2-star. I use Everlasting Torment. You can also use Seeping Bile. All of those will trigger the continual damage from Pain Clasp. Also, the second main hand you want to use will be called Trial by Fury. Trial by Fury will allow your Sacred Fire to deal more damage whenever you take damage. This perfectly synergizes with your Anointed Brimstone Hat. Anointed Brimstone Hat will cause your Consecration to deal more damage and also cause you a little bit of damage. So your Consecration skill will deal damage to you, making all of your Sacred Fire attacks deal more damage. The 2 offhands you want to use with this incredible build will be the Gates of Hell. Gates of Hell will cause Condemn to deal 38% more damage to any enemy less than 50% HP. This will just melt enemies. It doesn't matter if it's a boss, it doesn't matter if it's an elite, an orange. Anytime you get it below 50%, it will start melting like crazy. So you do want to use Gates of Hell. The next offhand you will want to use, your second offhand, will be called Batter Rhythm. Batter Rhythm. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be Battle Rhythm, but it's only Batter Rhythm. Well, whatever it is, Batter Rhythm will cause your Condemned to deal more damage for each enemy attack. So it's really good for farming. So if you hit like 6 enemies, it's 3% damage times 6. So that's 18% extra damage just because your Condemn hits 6 enemies. So it's super powerful. You want Gates of Hell and you want Batter Rhythm. Now I use this build for farming, for dungeons, and for tower runs. All right, just it's not that important to me. I don't have to have perfect set items for farming. So I do recommend you to get you 4-piece Ishtar. Just go to Charcy, go craft you 4-piece Ishtar. What that does is every time you kill an enemy, you do get 30% even more movement speed. Because, you know, sometimes you do get knocked off your horse. Alright? Every once in a while, there's going to be enemies that knock you off your horse. Even though you are knocked off your horse, you still have 30% movement speed. And I do want 4-piece Ishtar because you are always like 70% movement speed. You're always going to be dealing 25% more damage. You also want to, you have to have 2-piece Vithus Urges. You have to have 2-piece Vithus Urges. Simply, this will cause your horse to last 30% longer. So you need 4-piece Ishtar and also 2-piece, 2-set of Vithus Urges. Alright. Now there's something that's very important to make your horse last so long. You're going to have beneficial effect duration elongated on your belt, on your boots. You want to have, see, I have 6% beneficial effect duration on my chest piece. I don't have it on my pants. You do want to have beneficial effect duration on your pants, okay, if possible. This will be able to help you keep your horse up forever. Alright, so be sure to look, you have like an extra pair of pants inside your bag, just in case when you go farming, when you go doing dungeons, when you do tower, just put on those extra beneficial effect duration pants, if possible. Now on your family bonuses on each of your legendary pieces of gear, you will want to roll For beneficial effect duration, you want 2.5 to 3% beneficial effect duration on all pieces of gear for your family reforge. There you have it, the ultimate Crusader build that will make you an unstoppable force in Diablo Immortal. Dominate dungeons, farm the open world faster than ever, and conquer tower speedruns with this insanely powerful setup. If you like this guide, if you find it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Diablo Immortal content. Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, may your loot be legendaries. And I'll see you in the next video.